Good morning, Newman Smith. I'm Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. But scholars, you know that we can't complete our mission unless you, the scholar, are reading on grade level. What have you been reading during our DEAR time? DEAR. Drop everything and read. Well, let's pause that conversation because you know systems and routines matter. We're going to begin with our SAT word of the day and move straight into our positive quote for the day. Our SAT word of the day is predecessor. It means one who goes before you in time. I have two famous predecessors as principals of Newman Smith. Dr. Lee Alvoyd was here. She was the principal when I started teaching here, and she actually started the doctoral program at SMU for principals to take and use. So I just love Dr. Alvoyd. And then, of course, there was Mr. Joe Pouncey, and he was here forever. I also worked for him, and he is a famous predecessor. All right, our positive quote or positive thought of the day comes from a book I have read before. This book is called The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by John C. Maxwell. And one of my favorite qualities of a leader is competence. John Maxwell has this to say about competence. Competence goes beyond words. It's the leader's ability to say it, plan it, and do it in such a way that others know you know how, and they know that they want to follow you. Competence means that you are good at what you do because you plan and you follow through. So I know that we have all the competence in the world here at Newman Smith and our incredible faculty and staff. Well, speaking of faculty and staff and systems and routines, you should start every class period the same way. When you go to class, there's a teacher standing at the door and they greet you and they probably call you by name, and maybe you do a fist bump or a foot bump or whatever it is you do. And then you go into class and you begin with a do now, and then you see what you're going to do on the day for the day on the board. That system and routine matters because you, as the scholar, never have to guess what's going to happen in the first 5 minutes of class. And then every day, second and sixth period, we watch the news. Well, it's with great excitement that I have scholars on the news today. And our first group comes from our football scrimmage last night, and they're going to talk about what they love about Newman Smith and, of course, give us a few deets on the game. So come on over. I would like for you to welcome Austin, Carter, Deandre, and Lamond. All right, guys, it was exciting.
Yeah.
It was hot. Not as hot as we thought it would be, but it was still really hot. How do you think the game went?
Actually, really good. So,
I feel like everybody tried their best, did what they did. So, yeah.
both sides of the ball executed, shouts out to them, but, we came on top today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yes, and I'm telling you, the energy there, just the spirit of the team and the wanting to grow shows me that one day you all will be extremely competent at winning football games. What is your favorite thing about football?
Scoring.
Probably like the competition in practice.
Yeah.
It's very fun, the energy, everything.
Well, I like winning. Yeah, winning the football. Yeah.
I like to win too. I think it's important. Now tell me, we were also talking about, like, you have football practice every day after school, but you still have schoolwork to do. And you were talking about some teachers that you really enjoy having. Who's one of those teachers that you could give a shout out to today?
Shout out to Coach Wickett and Mr. Belt for being awesome teachers. Coach Wickett, awesome coach, helping you all the time. Mr. Belt's just fun, energy. We love him.
And both of them were at the game last night.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. So I want to hear one other thing. What is something else that you love about this school?
I'm gonna just say the coaching staff most definitely, because the coaches help you out with rides, anything you need to take care of at home, school, it doesn't matter. And I really want to give a shout out to Coach Duke, the best DB coach, best coach ever. I wouldn't be here without him, so shout out to him.
Well, I know. I tell you, I bet you guys could just go to the mattresses over each coach. Like, who's the best? You love them all. Well, they spend a lot of time with you guys, and we're so thankful for them. So thanks for coming on the news. We'll invite you back to close. All right, now let's bring over Crystal and Jimya. Tell us about girls basketball.
Girls basketball is like really fun, and we're like a family, and we always like love to support each other and just overall have a good time.
And you guys get here pretty early, right?
Yeah, we gotta be here at 7:30. We start our mile, and then we go into the weight room with it.
Wow. And then in season, though, you have to come even earlier.
Yeah.
What time is that?
Around 6:30.
Some people haven't even rolled over. And here you guys are up here practicing and shooting hoops. Are basketball tryouts over with? Or if I'm interested in basketball, who would I talk to? Coach Samuels. Awesome. Well, the specific reason I invited you girls on the news was not only because of basketball, but because I ran into you the other day in the hallway. And I was talking to both of you, and Crystal mentioned that she works at the Walmart. And I told Crystal, I'm so proud because it takes a lot of grit to come to school, be an athlete, practice, and hold a job. That's amazing. Crystal, how do you do it all?
I just try to find a way to balance it all out. I mean, I do be tired, but it's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it. And I heard that you met Shaq.
Yeah, I did.
At your job. So everybody go get a job. You might meet Shaq. I'm just kidding. That's amazing. And he took a picture with you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Shaq, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on our news channel here at Newman Smith. But thanks so much for taking a picture with our scholar. We really appreciate that. Well, let's bring everybody back over to close. Shaq, he was pretty short, huh?
Oh, no.
Like shorter than me.
3 times my size.
Oh, yeah, pretty big guy, huh? All right. Well, let's bring it in. Well, Trojan Nation, it's Friday. Remember, we love that you're eating downstairs, juniors and seniors, but no walking upstairs. You can come downstairs. So keep the upstairs clean today. Okay, we love you. We think you're great. Remember, character counts. And make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.